Hello, it's Adewale here, and today I've got a big surprise for you. And it's entirely free, at least for now. And this is my AutoGPT SEO Silo Writer. And I know that's a bit of a mouthful, but the idea here is to be able to write an article, an advanced article, not just a simple article. I actually write an article that could then be um, chopped up into multiple articles that you could put in a silo for a topic. And so the way this does it is it gets ChatGPT to look at a number of topics and to query the topics for the best way to write the topics. And then it writes out the different topics within the structure. So what's going to happen is you put in your main topic that you want to write about, and ChatGPT will suggest 5 subtopics around that. And then on that 5 subtopics, ChatGPT will then suggest for each of the subtopics, ChatGPT will then suggest another 5 each questions that people ask around the topics or the subtopics. So in essence, you could just think about it as a massive question answering article. So whilst it's not going to be using just a question and answering format, it's going to be writing articles using multiple types of formats. So it's going to use some stories. It's going to use some Q&As. It's going to use do some explanations. Use some analogies. Use different approaches to write the article, and write it in a very clear, nice way that it seems like it's a human being that is writing it. That was the goal for this project. And why did I decide to do this? So I've been cracking my brain for the best way to get ChatGPT to write long form content that actually doesn't look like it's all AI. I mean, there's still some telltale signs of that is AI, but we've tried to kind of make it varied enough so that the whole long content looks really, really good and writes really, really well. So I haven't seen anybody else with an app that writes in this manner, just to say. So all you just have to do, put your title in, it generates everything for you, and you can stop. So once, let's say you get let's just run an example. So I'm just going to put how to love your neighbor. Okay. So you press write article to start off with, and it starts writing there. Now you can stop at any point and check what it has written if you like it, and you can make changes to it to make it suit more what you want. And then you just click continue writing. It will write the next section. And once it writes the next section, you could actually stop it again and read through what is written and see, do you like it? Or do you want to change what is written there? So because what it's done now is for each one of these topics, it's written 5 major questions that people would usually ask on the topic. Now you could go in there and change that and then click on continue writing. But before clicking on continue writing, I would delete everything that's in here and then click continue writing. And then the article would now be written based on the changes you've made, as if you want to make any changes. And so by the time it's finished writing all of this, you will have an article. Sometimes it could almost be like a 20,000 word article. All depends on what it feels it needs to give you for the article. So by the time it's really finished writing everything, you get anything from 15 to 20,000. Just a few caveats, things to kind of watch out. One, because OpenAI, they always have this problem where they feel that they're overloaded with requests. So sometimes the app might stop working. I've made some code to try and restart the apps to continue, but occasionally it might actually stop. And all you just have to do if that happens is um, copy what it has done, delete the sections that delete the topics it has written on, and just click on continue and just carry on writing. Otherwise, it should be fine and give you very good content. Now, I've tested this out for a number of weeks now, and I find that whenever I've used this process to write content, about 3 days, it just takes about 3 days, and the article I've written is already on Google, and in many cases, it's on first page of Google too. So this content that is being written by this process that I've sort of coded in is very efficient for writing exactly the kind of things Google is looking for. So that's the gist of it. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me in the group. Anybody who wants access to this app, at the moment it's for free. All you just have to do is to join the Facebook group that is in the description, the YouTube video description, and request for the AutoGPT SEO Silo Writer. That's a bit of a mouthful. Once you request for that, I'll give you the link to download the application, and you can start using it. Obviously, as you're using this, I would really, really love that you spread the message, let other people know that this article is available, because I know a lot of people would want that. I know a part of me felt like I shouldn't share this because the results has been so good for me. I'm thinking if I share this, a lot of people will start having a similar advantage. But I thought, the way I am, if something's working well for me, I would want it to work well for other people. So please don't just keep it to yourself. Share the idea to other people. You can even pass you can I was going to say pass the copy along. No, I would rather you don't pass the copy along. Anybody who you want to share it to, ask them to join the group, just to help the group to grow and help the group to flourish. Ask them to join the group, and they can access the link for the app. So having said that, if you join the group and you're having any problems as you're trying to use the app, just let me know. Message me. Let me know. So you can see it's written all of this so far. It's written all of this so far. And things is carry on writing. And when you actually go in to read the content, you will notice that it's really well written content, very different from what you would usually get from ChatGPT straight off the bat. Okay. So I hope you will find this very useful. And if you do, please send me an email or a message just to let me know it's working well for you. Okay. That's all for now. Bye.